For many years now, flowers and just plants in general have been quite an important part of everybody's life. In my experiment, I'm going to test what liquid will be the best to grow plants, both the fastest and the tallest. For this experiment, you will need 3 bottles of the same size, 3 strips of wicking fabric, a bag of potting soil, purified water, apple juice, cranberry raspberry juice, and 30 seeds. First, I washed the bottles and took off the labels. Then I cut the tops off. Then I punched holes into the caps and then put the wicking fabric into those holes. I then filled up the tops of the bottles with the potting soil. Then I made 10 shallow holes where the seeds will go. Then I put the seeds into those holes and covered them up with only a little bit of soil. Next, I filled up the bottles with the 3 different liquids. This is the only variable in the experiment. Finally, I put the tops of the bottles upside down back into the bottles so that the experiment could start. My hypothesis for this experiment is that the cranberry raspberry juice will make the plants grow the tallest, but maybe not the fastest because the seeds may not be used to the liquid at first. I think that the water will make the plants grow the fastest, since the generation of plants before them were most likely grown with water, and that will be a familiar liquid. On day 2, there was no growth from the plants at all. On day 4, the plants grown with water had 9 sprouts out of 10. The tallest here was 2.5 inches. The plants given cranberry raspberry juice had 5 sprouts. The tallest was 1 3/4 inches. And the plants grown with apple juice only had 2 sprouts. The tallest here was 7/8 of an inch. Here are the pictures of the plants grown with water. Here are pictures of the plants grown with cranberry raspberry juice. And here are pictures of the plants grown with apple juice. In conclusion, the plants that were grown with water grew both the tallest and the fastest. I think that this is because the other plants started to mold after the juice sat out for a while. If I were to change something, I think I would use green tea and peppermint tea instead of using fruit juices.